Hi, this is Mike with Thrive, and welcome to December's SEO Performance Report. Just as we have done in several months, we tabulate and put together several key performance indicators or KPIs, and we do that to track our overall performance and keep an eye on the general health of the website. Diving right in, our first key metric that we evaluate is what is called our top 5 keywords. Our top 5 keywords are keywords and queries that are rendering positions 1 through 5, and that's on the first page of the Google search results. Ended December at 43 top 5 keywords. That is a slight decrease over November and October, but again, maintaining the majority of our growth that we experienced since June. So that is really welcome to see. We typically do see a little less traffic in this industry towards the end, the later end of the year. However, I know that that sometimes that can be if somebody's getting their year-end stuff done, and so it could also be a busy time too, depending on the client and and their current situation. Excuse me. Let's take a look at what these keywords are and some of the search volume associated with them in our next screen. I loaded our keyword report here, as you can see on the keyword to the actual left, followed by the corresponding search end result type, the current position that it's in, and the amount of change experienced over a 30-day span, followed by our competition ratings, the available search volume, and the cost per click. We then look at the keywords in two sections, one being our branded themed keywords. So that's going to be Holtzman partners and or location with that and or service. It's important to rank well for those terms. Again, these are searchers that are researching your brand. They're following through with word of mouth referral, or they're returning visitors. So either way, you want to make sure they can find you pretty easily under those circumstances. So maintaining our top positions in our branded themes, as you see here, no fluctuation whatsoever. And we are present in knowledge graph, the site links, videos, and traditional search. So pretty well diversified there on the branded side of things. The other component of our keywords is our non-branded. So these are terms that are not going to have Holtzman partners within the query. So this is going to represent most of your new users, people that aren't familiar with your brand. So then looking here, some of our notable mentions, our trade spend analysis had a significant increase of 10 positions to number 2. Our CPG trade promotion spending up 7 positions to number 2. And then our deferred revenue purchasing accounting up 4 positions to number 5. A little bit of volume here too with those keyword increases. So, and again, it's a nice healthy cost per click here on the CPG trade promotion spending themed keywords. So that's looking awesome. We're going to keep those on the tracker and see how they convert and how they convert over time. So we're excited to see that movement to the top of the first page results for the non-branded keywords. Our next key metric is total traffic. Total traffic is measured in sessions, and a session is a measure of when a user or a visitor goes to more than one page within your website. Looking at December, we finished at 1939. That's a little bit of a decrease from our peak in November from 2359. But again, maintaining a lot of that traffic, even though we rolled out a brand new site, we do not see any decreases in traffic or any issues with that. So our numbers are actually starting to improve. Forecasting into January, as you see at the start of the last year, 2853. So we're forecasting some significant amount of sessions for January this year. Let's take a deeper dive into that session traffic. We can look at some of the contributing sources in our next screen. Okay, so I loaded our SEO progress report here. Keep in mind there's this active link that directs to your shared project folder. You can find this report as well as your 3 key metrics and project timesheets. Looking at our traffic, we're doing a year-over-year comparison. So in December, we like to do that so that we have an apples to apples comparison, especially with the degree of seasonality that is typically within the month of December. So looking, our overall traffic was up 9% from last year. So 1939 versus 1775. Our organic represents a good share of that. So as you see, 1159, almost exactly from 1140. So we were just slightly up year over year, looking at in that direction. Again, organic was the top driving source. And again, a 1.67 increase over this time last year. And then our healthy return of new users at 3.5%. So the 3.5% increase in the amount of new users. So, and you see there's a pretty high proportion here from overall sessions to new users. So that tells me that the majority of their traffic is they're from new people who haven't visited your site. So that's great. All right, looking a little bit into the actual landing page distribution. No surprise to see the homepage typically drives the majority of the session, but as you see, we have some pretty good increases in terms of trade spend reporting. And these should change because I know, well, it's on the actual, it's pulling it from the permalink. So I take that back. It wouldn't change. But as you can see, some really decent growth here in terms of the landing page traffic. So that's outstanding to see, especially with the new site in place. And right as what we're seeing now is higher degrees of engagement. The users are finding the content faster, and that's also diversifying our keyword ranking base. So looking really good. Year over year, we were basically we're able to outpace this time last year just by 1.6%. But we'll take it. In the COVID atmosphere, consistency is everything. So again, I'm happy to report on that. We'd like to see some gains as we're moving forward, and we can definitely see some proportional traffic coming our way from the SEO side of things based on the Google's quality scores of the actual website. So a new version of the website. So that'll be interesting to see, and we're looking forward to reporting on that. Let's take a look at some of our conversions. And our last key metric is qualified leads. Qualified leads are the submission, form submissions through the Contact Us page. We typically see some of these submissions after hours, outside of normal business operating hours. So again, 9 for the December. So that ties us all the way back from April. But it's good to see that we are consistently producing, qualified submissions. So your feedback on those leads is always appreciated. This way we can know if we're really dialed in and we're really dialed into the right keyword to ranking mix. So that concludes our reporting for this month. I want to thank you for your attendance. We also really appreciate your business as clients. And with that said, we hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks.